What happens to your body when you eat cucumber every day? Did you know that the ordinary cucumber sitting quietly in your fridge is doing far more than you ever imagined? This crisp, water-rich vegetable is often treated like a quiet sidekick on the salad plate. But the moment you start eating it every single day, your body begins to change in ways most people never see coming. Imagine clearer skin, steadier energy, calmer digestion, a sharper mind, and a happier heart, all from one humble green vegetable. Sounds too good to be true, right? But science keeps catching up with what your grandmother always suspected. The truth is, cucumber is one of the most underrated daily superfoods on the planet. And today, we are going to walk through exactly what happens inside your body when you make it part of your routine. By the end of this video, you will know the 10 real, research-backed changes that unfold in your body when you eat cucumber every day, from the first glass of cucumber water to the long-term rewards of a habit that costs almost nothing but gives back so much. And according to Dr. Amelia Stone, a nutrition researcher who has spent years studying the everyday impact of plant-based foods, the humble cucumber is the closest thing we have to a daily reset button for the human body. So, let's dive in and explore what really happens when cucumber becomes a non-negotiable part of your day. Number 1. Your body becomes deeply hydrated. Have you ever felt tired, sluggish, or just a little foggy even after drinking plenty of water? The problem may not be how much water you are drinking, but how your body is holding on to it. Cucumber is made up of roughly 95% water, which is one of the highest water contents of any solid food on Earth. When you eat cucumber every day, you are giving your body hydration that is naturally balanced with minerals, electrolytes, and fiber, something plain water alone cannot always deliver. Your cells absorb this hydration more efficiently. Your blood volume stays steady, and even your skin begins to reflect that internal moisture within days. Think of cucumber as living, mineral-infused water. Along with its high water content, cucumber delivers a generous dose of potassium, a key electrolyte that helps your body actually retain the fluids you take in. Without enough potassium, water can pass through your system without truly nourishing your tissues. Cucumber solves that beautifully. As little as 1 cup of sliced cucumber provides around 150 milligrams of potassium, which helps regulate fluid balance and keeps your muscles, nerves, and heart running smoothly. Dr. Amelia Stone often reminds her patients that chronic dehydration is not just a summer problem. It is a daily, year-round issue that affects digestion, energy, joint comfort, and even mood. Here is a simple and refreshing habit to lock this in. Start your morning with a tall glass of cucumber-infused water. Slice a fresh cucumber thin, drop it into a pitcher of cold water with a squeeze of lemon, and let it steep overnight in the fridge. When you wake up and drink it first thing, your body receives hydration before anything else has a chance to dehydrate it. Within a week of doing this daily, you will likely notice softer skin, less morning fatigue, and a surprising sense of calm alertness throughout your day. Number 2. Powerful antioxidants flood your cells. Did you know that every single cell in your body is under constant attack from unstable molecules called free radicals? These rogue molecules damage your DNA, age your tissues, and set the stage for chronic illness over time. The good news is that cucumber is loaded with antioxidants designed to neutralize those threats. Flavonoids, tannins, lignans, and a unique compound called quercetin are all packed inside that green skin. When you eat cucumber every day, you are essentially handing your body a daily shield against the slow, invisible damage that builds up with stress, pollution, and poor sleep. Let's talk about quercetin for a moment, because this antioxidant is one of the most exciting compounds in cucumber, and it rarely gets the spotlight it deserves. Quercetin has been studied for its ability to cross the blood-brain barrier, meaning it can actually reach and protect your brain cells directly. Research published in the Journal of Neurochemistry showed that fisetin helped reduce cognitive decline in animal models, and ongoing studies are now looking at its role in supporting memory in aging humans. Combined with the antioxidant power of vitamin C, manganese, and beta-carotene, cucumber becomes what you might call cellular armor in snack form. To get the most antioxidant benefit, please don't peel your cucumber. Most of the flavonoids and lignans live right under the skin, and many of them are in the skin itself. Just give it a gentle wash, scrub it lightly, and slice it thin so you enjoy every layer of nutrition. If you want to take it up a notch, try a daily cucumber and mint salad, lightly dressed with olive oil and lemon juice. That one small habit feeds your cells a layered defense system every single day, year after year. Number 3. Your digestion becomes smoother and calmer. If you have ever felt bloated after a meal, struggled with irregular bowel movements, or simply felt like your digestion was sluggish, cucumber may be one of the gentlest solutions you will ever find. The combination of soluble and insoluble fiber in cucumber works like a soft broom for your digestive tract. Insoluble fiber adds bulk and helps food move through your intestines at the right pace, while soluble fiber, especially a type called pectin, feeds the friendly bacteria living in your gut and helps them thrive. When you eat cucumber every day, your gut microbiome becomes more balanced, your bowel movements become more predictable, and that heavy, bloated feeling after meals begins to fade away. There is another digestion hero hiding in cucumber that most people never hear about, an enzyme called erepsin. Erepsin is a natural digestive enzyme that helps your body break down proteins more efficiently, which means the food you eat gets digested faster and absorbs more of its nutrition. Without proper protein digestion, undigested proteins can ferment in the gut and create gas, bloating, and discomfort. Cucumber quietly helps prevent that entire chain reaction. Around 30 minutes after a meal containing protein, having a few slices of cucumber can actually support smoother digestion and reduce that uncomfortable heaviness many people experience after lunch. For a practical daily habit, try eating cucumber as part of your afternoon snack, rather than reaching for chips or cookies. Slice a whole cucumber into sticks, sprinkle a tiny pinch of Himalayan salt and some cracked pepper, and enjoy them slowly. Or better yet, make a quick pickled cucumber by marinating thin slices in apple cider vinegar, a little water, and a dash of dill. Not only does this taste incredible, but the combination of cucumber fiber and gentle vinegar creates a natural digestive tonic that your stomach will thank you for every single day. Number 4, your bones get a quiet daily upgrade. When you think about foods that build strong bones, you probably picture milk, cheese, or calcium-rich greens. Cucumber may not be the first food on your list, but it absolutely deserves a place in that conversation. One medium cucumber with the peel still on provides roughly 40 to 50 micrograms of vitamin K, which is nearly half of what most adults need each day. Vitamin K is the silent partner your bones cannot live without, because without it, the calcium from your food and supplements never actually reaches your skeleton where it belongs. Here is how it works. Vitamin K activates a special protein called osteocalcin, which acts like a magnet that pulls calcium out of your bloodstream and locks it directly into your bone matrix. Without enough vitamin K, that calcium floats around in your blood, where it can contribute to artery stiffness instead of bone strength. Studies have shown that people with higher vitamin K intake have measurably denser bones and a significantly lower risk of fractures as they age. Cucumber gives you this nutrient in a form your body absorbs beautifully, especially when paired with a small amount of healthy fat like olive oil or avocado. To turn this into a daily bone-supporting habit, add cucumber slices to your lunch plate every day. The healthy fats you pair with it actually help your body absorb the fat-soluble vitamin K more effectively. A simple cucumber and avocado salad with a squeeze of lime is one of the easiest, most powerful combinations you can build into your routine. Your bones may not send you a thank you note after one meal, but after months of consistent cucumber intake, Your skeleton will be stronger, denser, and far better protected against the wear and tear of daily life. Number 5. Inflammation throughout your body begins to cool down. Inflammation is one of those words we hear all the time, yet most people don't fully understand how quietly it controls their health. Low-grade chronic inflammation is the hidden driver behind joint stiffness, achy muscles, brain fog, skin flare-ups, and even stubborn fatigue that never quite goes away. Cucumber contains a powerful trio of anti-inflammatory compounds, fisetin, vitamin C, and flavonoids, that work together like a cooling system for your entire body. When you eat cucumber every day, that constant low burn of inflammation begins to gently dial down, and with it, many of the daily discomforts you may have just gotten used to start to ease. Let's zoom in on the joints for a moment, because this is where most people first notice the difference. Cucumber's anti-inflammatory flavonoids help reduce the production of inflammatory enzymes like COX-2, the same enzyme that many over-the-counter pain medications target. This doesn't mean cucumber replaces medical treatment, but it does mean that consistent daily intake can naturally soften the inflammatory load on your joints. Combined with the silica found in cucumber, which supports connective tissue health, this vegetable becomes a daily maintenance tool for anyone whose body feels a little creakier than it used to. A great anti-inflammatory habit to lock in is a daily cooling smoothie. Throw a handful of cucumber slices, half a green apple, a small piece of fresh ginger, the juice of 1 lemon, and a cup of coconut water into a blender. Sip it slowly in the afternoon, when inflammation tends to peak. Within a few weeks of drinking this daily, many people notice that their joints move more comfortably, their skin feels less reactive, and that mid-afternoon sluggishness lifts. That is not magic. That is daily anti-inflammatory nutrition working its quiet magic from the inside out. Number 6. Your weight management becomes effortlessly easier. Have you ever noticed how some snacks leave you feeling satisfied for hours, while others leave you hungry again in 20 minutes? The difference almost always comes down to water, fiber, and what nutritionists call energy density. Cucumber scores perfectly on every one of those counts. It is roughly 95% water, packed with gentle fiber, and contains only about 16 calories per cup. When you eat cucumber every day, you are essentially adding volume and satisfaction to your meals without adding pounds to your body, which is the dream of every single person trying to manage their weight in a realistic, sustainable way. Let's break the science down a little. The high water and fiber combination in cucumber physically fills your stomach, sending that full signal to your brain long before you have taken in too many calories. Studies have shown that people who start their meals with water-rich foods like cucumber consume significantly fewer calories overall during that meal, without even trying. The fiber also slows down digestion just enough to keep your blood sugar steady, which means fewer hunger crashes, less snacking, and far better energy between meals. This is exactly the kind of sustainable weight management that lasts a lifetime, not the kind you endure for 3 weeks and quit. The easiest habit here is to make cucumber your starter. Before every lunch and dinner, eat half a cucumber sliced into wedges, lightly salted with lemon juice. That small ritual fills your stomach, reduces how much you eat of the heavier foods on your plate, and sets your metabolism up for a calmer, more balanced afternoon. Over time, this one habit alone can support steady, healthy weight management without ever needing to count a single calorie, because cucumber does the volume work for you naturally and deliciously. Number 7, your heart becomes stronger and more protected. Your heart beats about 100,000 times a day without ever asking for a break, yet most of us give it very little in the way of daily support. Cucumber is one of the simplest, most consistent gifts you can offer to your cardiovascular system. It is rich in potassium, antioxidants, and anti-inflammatory compounds that together help regulate blood pressure, protect blood vessels from damage, and keep your cholesterol profile in a healthier range. When you eat cucumber every day, your heart receives a steady, gentle stream of the exact nutrients it needs to keep beating strong for decades to come. Potassium deserves the spotlight here because it plays a master role in cardiovascular health. A medium cucumber provides a meaningful percentage of your daily potassium needs, and that potassium directly counteracts the effects of sodium in your diet. Too much sodium pulls fluid into your blood vessels, raising blood pressure and forcing your heart to work harder with every beat. Potassium helps flush that excess sodium out, relaxes the walls of your blood vessels, and brings your blood pressure back into a safer range. Multiple large population studies have linked higher potassium intake to a measurably lower risk of stroke and heart attack, making this single nutrient one of the most powerful heart protectors in any diet. The best daily habit here is simple. Keep pre-cut cucumber slices in a container in your fridge at all times and eat a handful of them with every dinner. If you are someone who tends to eat salty meals, this habit becomes even more valuable because cucumber helps your body process and eliminate that sodium more efficiently before it has a chance to stress your heart. Over months and years, this small daily act becomes one of the most powerful long-term protections you can give your heart, far more meaningful than any supplement or trendy superfood. Number 8. Your brain becomes sharper and clearer. Have you ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why? Or sat down to work and felt like your brain simply would not focus? These moments are not just signs of being tired. They are often early signals that your brain cells are under oxidative stress and chronic inflammation. Cucumber contains fisetin, flavonoids, and silica, three compounds that have been shown in scientific research to support memory, focus, and long-term brain health. When you eat cucumber every day, you are giving your brain a quiet, daily upgrade that compounds over the years, protecting not just your focus today, but your cognitive vitality for decades to come. Let's talk about fisetin again, because its effect on the brain is one of the most fascinating discoveries in modern nutrition science. Researchers at the Salk Institute found that fisetin helped reduce inflammation in the brain and improved memory in animal models of aging. What makes this so promising is that fisetin appears to support the survival of neurons, the actual building blocks of your memory and learning. Combined with the flavonoids in cucumber that fight oxidative stress and the silica that supports the structural integrity of nerve cells, cucumber becomes a kind of daily cognitive insurance policy that you can build into your routine without even thinking about it. The simplest brain-boosting habit is the cucumber morning ritual we mentioned earlier, but with one small addition. Add a small handful of walnuts or a teaspoon of flaxseed to your morning cucumber-infused water routine. The healthy omega fats in those foods pair perfectly with the brain-supporting compounds in cucumber, and the combination becomes a powerful daily brain tonic. After just a few weeks of doing this, many people notice that their morning focus is sharper, their midday mental fog has lifted, and they feel more mentally resilient even on stressful days. That is the daily effect of cucumber quietly doing its work on your brain. Number 9. Your skin begins to glow from the inside out. Beautiful skin does not start in a mirror. It starts on your plate. Cucumber contains silica, vitamin C, antioxidants, and a stunning 95% water content, all of which work together to keep your skin elastic, hydrated, and radiant. When you eat cucumber every day, your skin begins to reflect the hydration and antioxidant protection happening inside your body, and the changes are often visible within just a few weeks. Fine lines begin to soften, dryness fades, that tired, dull look lifts, and a healthy, natural glow returns to your complexion without the need for expensive creams or treatments. Let's unpack the silica connection, because it is one of the most underrated nutrients in skincare. Silica is a trace mineral that supports the production of collagen, the protein that keeps your skin firm, plump, and smooth. As you age, your body's natural collagen production declines, and that decline shows up directly in the mirror as fine lines, sagging, and loss of elasticity. Silica helps slow that decline by giving your body the raw material it needs to keep producing high-quality collagen. Cucumber also delivers a steady dose of vitamin C, which is essential for collagen synthesis and acts as an antioxidant that protects your skin from sun and pollution damage. The most effective skin-loving habit is a daily double dose of cucumber, one inside and one outside. Internally, drink a glass of cucumber water every morning. Externally, at the end of a long day, place chilled cucumber slices over your closed eyes for 10 to 15 minutes. The coolness reduces puffiness, the antioxidants calm inflammation, and the silica and vitamin C nourish the delicate skin around your eyes. Within a month of this daily double habit, your skin will look more rested, more hydrated, and visibly more radiant. And your friends will absolutely notice even if you say nothing. Number 10. Your blood sugar becomes steadier and more balanced.
Amy benst.
If you are someone who crashes after meals, craves sugar in the afternoon, or watches your energy rise and fall like a roller coaster all day, your blood sugar is trying to tell you something. Cucumber may be one of the most quietly powerful tools for steadying your blood sugar, and this benefit alone makes it worth eating every day. Cucumbers are very low in carbohydrates, rank extremely low on the glycemic index, and contain compounds that research has linked to improved insulin response and reduced blood sugar spikes after meals. Several animal and laboratory studies have shown that cucumber extracts can help lower blood glucose levels and improve how the body responds to insulin. While this research is still being translated into large-scale human studies, the early results are extremely promising, especially for anyone managing prediabetes, insulin resistance, or simply wanting to feel more stable through their day. The fiber in cucumber also plays a key role here, slowing down how quickly sugars from other foods enter your bloodstream, which means fewer sharp spikes and fewer painful crashes a few hours later. The best habit for blood sugar balance is to always pair cucumber with your carbohydrate-heavy meals. Anytime you eat rice, bread, pasta, or fruit, add a generous serving of cucumber to the same plate. The fiber and water content of cucumber will moderate how quickly those carbs hit your bloodstream, keeping your energy levels smoother and your cravings calmer for hours after the meal. Over time, this one habit can help retrain your body's relationship with sugar, support healthier insulin levels, and dramatically reduce those afternoon energy slumps that so many people have just accepted as normal. It is one of the simplest, most powerful dietary changes you can make, and it starts with a single serving of cucumber. Conclusion. So there you have it. The 10 real, gradual, measurable changes that happen inside your body when you eat cucumber every single day. Your cells become deeply hydrated. Your antioxidant defenses strengthen. Your digestion calms and smooths out. Your bones quietly grow stronger. Your inflammation cools down. Your weight management becomes easier. Your heart stays protected. Your brain grows sharper. Your skin glows from the inside out. And your blood sugar becomes beautifully balanced. None of these benefits happen overnight, but every single one of them compounds with time. And within just a few weeks, the cumulative effect of daily cucumber intake can change how you feel in ways that ripple through every part of your life. Please remember what Dr. Amelia Stone always emphasizes with her patients. None of these benefits come from one miracle meal. They come from consistency. They come from the quiet daily decision to include a vegetable so simple, so humble, and so accessible into your routine that most people walk right past it without noticing what it is doing. Cucumber is proof that the most powerful health changes do not always come from expensive supplements or exotic superfoods. Sometimes they come from a green, crunchy, water-rich vegetable that has been quietly waiting in your fridge to change your life, one slice at a time. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. We hope this inspired you to make cucumber a daily habit and to share this video with anyone you know who could use a simple, affordable, research-backed way to feel better every single day. Your body is always listening to what you feed it. Today, you just gave it one of the best gifts it could ever receive. Stay hydrated, stay curious, and we will see you in the next one.